Alright, hello everybody, this is Andre from Jawan Fitness once again. So I just got finished detailing the inside of my car, so I do it around every month to get the dust, the particles and the leaves, because I like to make sure that my car is clean just like me and is in the best condition that it possibly can. So probably later on today or tomorrow morning I'm actually going to go to the car wash. But anyways, the topic of this video here is the real truth of what it takes to get lean. The first is that you have to be in a calorie deficit, as I said before in previous videos, because if you're not in a negative energy balance, like no matter how much cardio you do or how many healthy foods you're eating, you're not going to lose the weight that you want to lose. And at first, I wasn't tracking anything at all. I would just eat all these healthy foods, chicken, broccoli, rice, oatmeal, and I would weigh myself every week, and the scale was not going down. And worse, sometimes it will go up. So it's very important for you to track your calories in order for you to stay lean. And a good guideline to do this is to lose about 1 to 2 pounds per week, because if you do this, you're going to be able to maintain almost all of your muscle and strength gains, which is very important when you're losing fat, because you don't want to regress and get weaker, because that's just going to make it harder for you to maintain over a longer period of time. And that comes down to around a 500 to 1,000 calorie deficit if you lose 1 or 2 pounds per week, and that's just going to allow you to be able to still eat big satisfying meals and practice intermittent fasting to really make the process as enjoyable as possible. The next thing is being consistent. This is the hardest part for a lot of people. So maybe one day they're eating a healthy diet, they're in a calorie deficit, then the next day they're, having a lot of food and not tracking anything at all. And let's say on the weekends, like you're eating a lot of carbs, pizzas, as well as donuts, pancakes, and you're going out drinking with your boys or your friends. Whether you're going to bars that serve food or restaurants, or if you're having them over to have fun, you're just not tracking the calories. You're having 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drinks on top of the food that you already ate, and that's why you're not losing. And you have to really just stick with it for the long term. It's going to take a few months for you to start seeing consistent results, and that's very important. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's this whole fat loss thing. It's a freaking process. In order for you to get the results that you want, you have to really be patient and be dialed in for the long term. And I'm going to talk about the next part when I get my car, so I'll be right back and stay tuned. Alright, hello everybody, and I finally got in a car right now, and I had this air conditioning cranky because it's hot out here and I'm trying to sweat. As I said before, I just got out the shower. Now, I'm going to talk about why do you truly want to get in shape in the first place? What is your underlying goal? Is it because when you were younger, you were into playing sports, basketball, football, hockey, or whatever it is, and you want to get back to doing that again? So when you're more lean, you're going to have more energy, you're just going to be able to run faster, jump higher, all that good stuff. Those are the few of the benefits of getting lean. Is it because you want to fit in a nice suit that you wore before when you were skinnier and you want to get back into that again? Or is it because you want to be more sexually attracted to women, and when it comes to dating and everything like that? So you have to really dig in to find out, why am I trying to get lean, instead of just having this short goal like, oh, I want to lose 20 pounds. Like, what do you want to lose 20 pounds for? Truly, like, what is the real reason you want to lose the 20 pounds? You have to really dig deep, and this may take a bit of soul searching to find this out. I mean, it sure took for me, because my underlying goal when I first started training was to be more attractive to women, but I didn't understand any other facets of how I can make this happen. So I just basically trained just to attract girls, and I mean, it did work. But the main thing is, you want to have a better underlying goal than that. You want to be more healthy, you want to be able to play more sports, as well as just have more energy in general, because it's going to become a certain point where getting lean is not going to be easy for you. At first, for the first few weeks, yeah, it'll be easy, because if you've been bulking for a long period of time, 6, 7, 8 months, then you're going to have higher energy levels. But what's going to happen eventually, and this happened for me during the late spring when I was cutting myself, was that eventually energy levels are going to fade, because you can't be in a negative energy balance for too long without the negative effects of it happening, because you just don't have so much, you only have so much energy when you're in a calorie deficit. So you have to supplement with caffeine, even if you are eating 2 to 3 big satisfying meals every single day, doing a moderate amount of cardio. And the caffeine is going to really push you through your tough workouts and help you stay focused, and also as well as blunt your appetite. And the same thing with water. So make sure you're drinking enough water, guys. Have at least a gallon a day to ensure that you're staying full between your meals, and supplement with creatine to really help your muscles stay more full and defined. As you can see here, I take creatine every single day, 5 grams, 1 scoop, and I put it in my water or my shakes, my smoothies, and it really just helps make a freaking difference, man. And the next part is I want to talk about the mindset. So you have to truly believe you can accomplish this goal. Stay true to your diet. Weigh yourself 3 times a week so you can get an average, and to be able to know that your weight is going down. And if it's declining, that means that you're in. That means everything is going good for you. So just keep on doing that. If you are losing weight too fast, like say your goal is to lose 2 pounds a week, but you're losing 4 pounds per week, then you might have to eat more calories, because that's going to lead to muscle loss if you're not careful. So just dig in and truly invest in the process. Track your foods, cook them, track your macronutrients, your protein, your carbs, your healthy fats, to ensure that you're reaching your goal in the best way possible. And I will see you when I get to Petersburg, Virginia, because that's where I'm about to drive right now, where I continue the next part of the video. So stay tuned. I hope you've been enjoying it so far. Alright, I'm back, and unfortunately I didn't stop in Petersburg. I just drove right through the city because I just didn't feel safe there. And sometimes you just have to go with your gut instinct and just get up out of an area if you're not comfortable. So right now I'm at the North Carolina Welcome Center in Northampton County. So I'm about an hour and a half, 2 hours out, depending on the traffic on I-95 from my apartment, and that's where I will conclude the video. So definitely stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss that part. And I just decided to just go out today, just have some fun, just drive around. And I took I-85 to Petersburg, from Route 1. That's where I live, in Northeast Raleigh. And then I'm taking 95 to US 64 back. So it's going to be a good, exhilarating drive. The traffic wasn't really that bad as I thought it would be, especially on 95. It was easy flowing. I was going 82 miles per hour, stuff like that. So I was just taking in the scenery and just enjoying it. Sometimes you just have to, go for a drive somewhere just to enjoy the scenery. It doesn't have to be a reason for you to go somewhere, but I will be right back at my apartment with the conclusion of the video, so I will see you later. Alright, I just got back home. It actually took a lot longer than I thought it would, because there was actually a giant traffic jam on Interstate 95 in North Carolina, around the Rocky Mountain area. So I was sitting in traffic for an hour and a half, and eventually what happened was I just said, forget that, so I just decided to cut on the other lane and then took this longer way back. But I would have been home, I would say 5 o'clock, 5:15 the latest, but it's almost 7 o'clock now. And that's what happened, so I had to take a whole detour and all that stuff. But I'm finally home. I made it safely. So anyways, right now I'm just going to eat something real quick, probably shower, freshen up, because I'm supposed to meet my friend later on, because we're actually going to this restaurant called Carolina House in downtown Raleigh. So I'll probably go over there around 9:30, 10 o'clock, with just listen to a bit of music, watch TV, just catch up, and maybe go over a few business ideas about our plans in the future. And then after that, that'll be the rest of the night. So I really hope that you enjoyed this entire video, fitness video, as well as teaching you how to become shredded and lean, and the right way to do it, and what it really takes, because I really want you to succeed and get the body that you truly want. And that comes down to being consistent day in and day out, being in a calorie deficit, as well as supplementing with creatine if you truly need to do that, to really help increase your strength and maintain your muscle gains. And you also have to have the mindset that you truly can get the body that you want no matter what happens. They have to keep going, because it's going to get hard, as I said before earlier in the video. You just have to really have your why, and that's what is going to keep you going and keep you motivated to really help you achieve that goal. So that's all I have for you. If you have any more questions, feel free to let me know. Like the video, comment below, share with your friends, family, everybody that you know. And to follow me on my other social media, my Instagram, which is Andres Suave. You can follow me there, where I talk about tips of the day, as well as doing informational posts and infographics to really help you achieve this fit, shredded body of your goals, and just help you stay on track. And then for my Facebook, I have 2 accounts there. My personal, which is Andre Brown. And feel free to send me a friend request anytime that you want to. I will definitely answer it, and we can definitely have a discussion, because that way you'll be able to see more of my status updates every single day that I do. And that can really help you stay motivated, as well as connect with me more. And then last but not least is my personal group, which is the Jawan Exercise and Health Community. And there I talk about tips on motivation, just staying confident, believing that you can truly accomplish your goals, and just overall being successful in this whole fitness journey that you're going to embark in. So that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night.